Flavor family, what is up? It is Rose and Bobby coming at you on a Monday morning, actually around 8:30, and we're gonna do a video all about what I eat in a day. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, Rose, because I'm 42 years old, and I think my diet is a key component on how I feel every day, and also for not making me feel my age, because even though I'm 42, I feel like I'm 32. So let's get started on breakfast here. Let me show you what I'm making. Every day during the week, Monday through Wednesday, I make a quinoa breakfast bowl. I put a good scoop, about a quarter cup of quinoa. I use organic quinoa, but it doesn't have to be organic, in boiling water, and I cook it like pasta. I boil it for about 15 minutes. Today I put more in there, and I'm boiling it for 20 minutes because I want Rose's quinoa to be very, very soft. And even though, for the most part, we're a keto paleo household, I love quinoa. And even though it's not a grain, it is like a pseudo grain for the paleo diet. But the thing is, yeah, it's gluten-free. It doesn't make your tummy kind of bloat like oats can. And it's very high in protein and fiber, and I love it. Before I finish that bowl off, I also start every single morning with tea, but not just any tea. I have organic loose leaf tea. Tea has to be organic because other parts of the world will use pesticides and chemicals we don't use in the US. So green tea is a must. And then I always put a scoop of collagen in my tea. In fact, I have 2 scoops of collagen every day. The benefits of grass-fed collagen are the real deal. Here's why. As you get older, Rose doesn't have to worry about this, I do, your natural collagen in your body breaks down. That is a great supplement to the collagen. It's also really good for your joints. As you get older, your joints might start to hurt. That is a great supplement. Plus, it's very good for your hair, your skin, your teeth, your nails, and your gut. Very, very gut friendly, which is very important for overall health. I get mine from Thrive Market, and actually this video is sponsored by Thrive Market. They're a long time, I mean like 3.5-year supporter of our channel. Everything you would normally get at the grocery store. I'm talking about supplements, non-GMO food, organic, paleo, keto pantry staples. You can get on Thrive Market up to 30% cheaper on the grocery store. And just in case you're not sure, next time you're at the grocery store, open the Thrive app, use the barcode scanner app. It'll tell you any product at the grocery store, what the price is on Thrive Market, and if they have a better product. They also have amazing pasture-raised pork and grass-fed beef that I eat on a regular basis. They have a great promo code right now that they don't have to give out because they're doing great, but since I'm a longtime partner, you can get up to a $20 shopping credit when you become a first-time member. The link is down below. Try it out. They have fantastic stuff. So when that quinoa breakfast bowl is done, I'll show you how I finish it. I have to put Rose down for that because she's 23 pounds and she's getting very, very heavy. Okay, when the quinoa is done, I just treat it like pasta. I drain it like I would pasta in a sieve, and that's good enough. Now to finish it, here's where I think things get really interesting. To add some good fat there and some nice creaminess, I put about a tablespoon of coconut cream. This is a great brand because there's no guar gum. A lot of coconut milks on the market will have guar gum or emulsifiers, and while they're not bad per se, I try to avoid them when possible. This one in the Thrive Market brand is really nice, but this one's super duper creamy, which I love. And then to bump up the protein and the iron, a little bit of chia seeds is really nice. Oh, who's coming over? Are you ready for breakfast, Rose? Okay, let me finish this so I can make your breakfast bowl. Then the residual heat of the quinoa will melt the coconut cream. And then I'll shake in some raisins, make sure they're organic. It turns out they're very, very dirty if they're not organic. And then this is, you guys probably know by now, my favorite granola, grain-free, meaning there's no oats in there. But the ingredients are literally next level. It's sweetened here with, which one is this?
Coconut sugar?
Probably, yeah, coconut sugar, tons of nuts and seeds, cashew butter, chia seeds, hemp seeds, but actually not that high carb to be honest, and only 5 grams of natural paleo sugar in there. And then this is by far the best plant-based yogurt on the market because even when you get something like vanilla or any flavored variety, they don't add sugar. They use real fruit if they're adding a flavor, and they add no natural flavors. They use Himalayan pink salt, coconut cream, very, very high quality. So I'll add a scoop of that, which is going to be difficult now that Rose is here. And then I'll make Rose's breakfast bowl. Even though I eat it every day, Monday through Friday roast, I never get tired of it. It's just so full of flavor. It's crunchy, it has great texture, and it's really, really nutrient dense, and it's gluten-free. So I don't care that it's not low carb or paleo. It's great. And then for Rose, a fantastic little treat to start the day. Sometimes she'll have a little omelet I'll make with egg yolks. Actually, I'm gonna make a video what Rose eats in a week. So stay tuned for that. But this is a great breakfast. And then we'll show lunch a little later on. Post-workout smoothie and dinner. Sound good, Rose? Huh? That's what I thought. I've actually been skipping lunch a lot lately because number one, I'm so busy, but also what I do is I have my breakfast and then I'll have like a big handful of like hazelnuts or macadamia nuts and pistachios, and that'll be my lunch, and it kind of holds me over. But when I do make lunch, I like to make something I can meal prep for a couple days. So tuna salad, but this is like my lazy man's version of tuna salad because you don't make the dressing on the side. You just dump a few things in the bowl and that's it. You gotta love the one-handed can opener. It's like the best thing ever. And when you get tuna, I've talked about it before, look for chunk light or look for skipjack tuna. Because the thing is, the larger the tuna is, like albacore is really big, the higher the mercury count is. So I like to get the skipjack or the chunk light because they're smaller. And I always get them in water because you don't want it packed in the cruddy oils they normally pack them in. And then I'll just eyeball some avocado oil mayonnaise. Actually, I have two here. I have one that's avocado oil mayonnaise and one that's coconut oil mayonnaise. And the reason why they call it keto is because the coconut oil has the MCTs. They have a really good price on these on Thrive Market, so make sure to check that out. So I'll start off by scooping about 2 tablespoons in. And then I like a bit of tang in my tuna salad, so I'll add a heaped teaspoon of stone ground mustard. It still has the mustard seeds in there, which I really, really like. And then for a little bit of brininess, I'll add some dill relish, which is unsweetened. I'll take my parsley, which I keep in the mason jar there to keep it fresh. You guys know that parsley hack. Don't forget to season it too. The tuna is incredibly bland, so I'll just pinch in just over a 1/4 teaspoon of unrefined salt. That's Celtic sea salt, but you can use like a Himalayan pink salt. Some freshly cracked pepper, and then a good amount of lemon juice. I like it to be nice and acidic. And then the reason why I call it lazy man's is you don't have to measure anything on the side. Just mix it. If it looks kind of dry, add some more mayonnaise. It's a total eyeball kind of thing. You cannot mess it up, I promise you. I always have these low carb cauliflower thins in my fridge. They're actually sitting on top of the crepinis. These are fantastic. Let me grab a couple out of here. There they are. I like how they're thin. So they're a nice kind of bun. They don't get in the way of like a burger. They're not too bready. And they're really, really clean ingredients. It's 1 net carb per cauliflower thin. Look at those ingredients. Super, super clean. So I want to warm it up. I'll preheat the mini oven here and toast it. All right, my cauliflower thins are toasted. Build the sandwich here. Then I need some crackers on the side. These are the flackers. Incredibly low carb, incredibly high in fiber. I mean, look at this. If you need some fiber in your life, look at that. That's an insane amount of fiber. So good. High protein, low carb. And the cool thing about tuna, it gets better on the second and the third day. So it's a great light lunch. It gives you a ton of energy. But I'm telling you, I've been enjoying kind of skipping the lunches, maybe making a protein smoothie, grabbing a handful of nuts, and that's it. So I'll eat this, I'll do some more work, I might go to the grocery store, and then next up I'll go to the gym around like 3 o'clock and do my workout. Usually around like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, I'll come to the gym. I'm 42 years old now. I've been working out since I was 16 years old. When I was younger and in college, I'd work out twice a day, and I was actually a lot bigger. Now I just work out to be strong, flexible, and have a really good core because I'm on my feet all day. So I do a total body workout whenever I come here, meaning I'll do a little bit of everything each day, 3, sometimes 5 days a week. I always warm up for about 10 to 15 minutes on the elliptical machine, get my heart going, and then I'll do my workout, which only takes about 45 or 50 minutes, but there's no breaks in between sets. So I'll start off doing like bench press. After I finish my first set of bench, I'll do a superset of flies to really burn out my chest. And then in between sets, instead of resting, I'll go straight to doing a ab exercise, or straight to doing like a back extension to really do an active recovery. Then I'll come back, maybe I'll do one more set of chest, or I'll go straight into back. I'll do pull-ups, try to do about 15 or 16 of those. But you'll never see me here lifting a lot of weight. I don't want to get jacked. I don't want to be inflexible. I want maximum strength and flexibility. So I'm more about more sets, less weight. More reps, less weight. I don't want to go heavy and go less. So then I'll make my way through the workout. I'll do like legs all throughout the workout. I'll do shoulders, tries, buys, a lot of core, and do not skimp your legs. When I was like 16, 17, 18, I didn't work my legs, so it's all about like getting jacked, right? But you can't have a strong upper body without having a strong lower body. So really blast your legs, get them going, stretch in between each set, and just have active recovery. I like to do that and drink a ton of water while I'm working out. Then when I'm done here, I go home and I immediately make my famous, I say it's famous because I make it on Instagram all the time, my post-workout smoothie. So let me finish here and then we'll head home and make that. All right, the workout's done. Let's do the post-workout smoothie. Rose just woke up from a nap, so she needs some blueberries to freshen up. See the shimmy right there? This will be a slightly different variation of the post-workout smoothie I showed you in that video a couple weeks ago, but still just as nutrient dense. I'm gonna start this one with almond milk. Always I use a non-dairy milk or a plant-based milk. It's gonna be plain and it's gonna be unsweetened. I just don't want that added sugar or the natural flavors in there, which are not natural at all. One of my favorite plant-based protein powders, the Garden of Life Organic Raw Sprouted too. It's a really nice protein powder. Now sometimes I use that protein powder that has the functional mushrooms in there from Four Sigmatic, but sometimes I just supplement it with my own shrooms. These are like reishi, cordyceps, really, really good for you. I'll just scoop half a teaspoon in there. And then if you want it chocolatey, get like a great cacao powder. Cacao means it's unprocessed, unrefined, it's raw. This one from Thrive is really great, and it's unsweetened, of course. And then I'll scoop in some almond butter. You can use peanut butter if you want to. And then just to thicken it a little more, I'm gonna add coconut cream. This organic coconut cream is fantastic stuff. We use this for you too, Rose. I put that in your crepes this morning for breakfast. That was good, right? And then a little bit of banana that normally is frozen, but it's been sitting out for a few minutes, so it got a little soft. Really good nutrient-dense plant-based smoothie. I'm gonna let Art come in here and try it out. Good stuff. Can you, instead of saying cheers, can you do the Seinfeld line at the bar with the beer?
Here's to feeling good all the time.
Thank you. All right, so that's it. That's my post-workout smoothie that I eat as soon as I get home from the gym. And then we'll start thinking about dinner later on, and then maybe something quick and easy for dessert. Gotta have something while we're watching the new season of Hana that just came out on Prime Video. Art has no idea what I'm talking about because he doesn't know any of these shows, but it's really good. All right, Rose just woke up from her nap. I think the smell of the mirepoix woke her up. Check it out. Mirepoix is onions, celery, and carrots cooking in ghee in the bottom of my Instant Pot. This ghee, you guys, I swear by it. The Thrive Market Organic Grass-Fed Ghee. Not only is it great value, but if you could smell that, it smells like movie theater butter popcorn. So make sure to check that out when you go to Thrive. We'll throw some paprika and summer savory, because this is a very Bulgarian-style dish, which is why Dessi loves it. I'll throw some garlic in there in a minute. And then I'm gonna cook it in a combination of Rayo's sauce for that nice marinara flavor And then we have a big thing of bone broth in here that we made a few days ago that we have to use. We have to use it, Rose. Right there. You guys know I love it because it's not only tasty in like a soup or a stew or a chili or a sauce, it's also loaded with chondroitin and gelatin, which is really good for you. And then Dessi wants the burger patty. Remember we talked about these Costco grass-fed beef patties in the video last week? Some people said that these taste gamey or have like a stringy texture. I don't find that. Do you guys find that? But I have heard from some people, hello, that they cook their burger patties frozen and they cook their steaks frozen too. Have you ever heard of that, Dessi?
Yeah, some people do that.
Is that a better method? I haven't done that. I might not do it tonight, but I can't imagine cooking like a beautiful dry-aged steak from frozen, but let me know. And then we'll get the cabbage in and we're home set. You can just see, looking at the bone broth, look at all that gelatinous goodness. I cannot underestimate how important it is. Exactly, Rose, thank you. I'll put my recipe down below. It's really, really easy. If you make it in the Instant Pot, it's even better because the smell when you're making it gets contained inside here. It doesn't make the house smell like a barn. And if you do it in a stovetop pressure cooker, all that smell comes out, and man, there's nothing like going to bed at night after a pot's been simmering for 3 hours and it smells like a dirty barn. You don't want that. That looks pretty good to me. Let's pop the top on the old IP here, and then we'll pressure cook on high for 15 minutes. I don't need it to keep warm, and that's it. How's it going here, Rose? Are you sparking joy? Huh? Are you Marie Kondoing? Rose, how's your salmon? Is it good? Is it tasty? We also have these beautiful 5-ingredient paleo dinner rolls. Dessi made these for our upcoming cookbook. So far, so good. So, it's a pretty typical dinner around here. It's low carb, it's paleo, it's actually keto, and it's delicious. And then last but not least, I'll have to scrounge in the freezer and look for something for dessert to watch while we're, to eat while we're watching some, what are you watching now? We've gone through everything. We've resorted to watching stuff on Quibi, like the 7-minute shows. And there's a couple of good ones, actually. The one with Flip It and Gone was hilarious, but now we're trying to find another one on there. It's called Dummy. It's about a dummy. It's so stupid, but desperate times. All right, last but not least, I need a little dessert for some Hannah watching entertainment. And now that it's really hot outside, I think it was like 90 degrees today, I'm all about ice cream. Here's my ice cream of choice. It's the So Delicious, dairy-free and no sugar added ice cream. We've talked about this in other videos, but we don't really eat too much dairy at home. This is the only dairy-free one on the market that has no added sugar. Instead, they're using erythritol and monk fruit. I don't love the fact they're adding natural flavors in there, but almost all flavored ice creams have it. I care more about that. Look at that, 2 grams of total sugar, 0 added sugars. Most ice creams will have about 20 to 25 grams of sugar per serving. This is really what I like. Because it's erythritol and monk fruit based, you have to let it sit out for about 10 minutes to soften up. That way it gets nice and scoopable. But this is great. And then I'll make a cup of organic calming tea that has, what's in there? What's the main ingredient of calming? Oh, thank you. It has some of the chamomile and some mint and other stuff in there. So good. So that's it, you guys. That's what I eat in a day. I like to think it's pretty straightforward, but it's always homemade. I know exactly what goes into my body, and I think diet and working out are 90% of what's going to make you look good and feel good, and obviously genes make up the rest. But recipes are down below. Check out Thrive Market. All of the stuff that I use today, a lot of stuff in my pantry, you can get on Thrive Market for up to 30% cheaper than the grocery store. You guys know I love them. If you want really good pasture-raised pork and pasture-raised chicken, they have some epic stuff you can't find at the grocery store. Promo link in description box for the up to $20 shopping credit for first-time members. Let me know what else you want to see. I got 2 more videos going below us right now. Dessi's about to come in. We're about to watch some Amazon. I will see you soon. Until then, hashtag keep on cooking, mad love, and peace. Later, guys.